Hello YouTube and welcome to lesson 12 of the Adobe Animate tutorial series. So we're going to look at how to draw objects inside of Adobe Animate and how the merge concept works. So over here, in order to make up some shapes, you can go on to the right side over here into the toolbar, and over here you can see that there's a rectangular tool. So just add in a keyframe right here. So let me insert a frame and then draw a shape like this. And what I can do is I can click and drag the edge of the shape by using the selection tool just like this. So this is how you draw objects. And over here what happens is you can individually select the color and then drag it out. So click the color and drag it out and drag in the individual lines just like this. So in Flash, what happens is if you were to draw on top of something, then it actually merges. So for example, if I were to do this, then you can see that the shapes now actually merge together if the colors are actually matched. So you can click and drag the points over here, click and drag the points just like this to make shapes. So over here, if you want to add any more points, you simply hold Alt key over here and it'll actually drag out a point from that section just like this. You can click and drag and you can see that certain points and sections are actually appear over there just like that, and click and drag over here, you can see that the points just work out like that. So that is how the objects merge. You can also drag out the oval shapes like this, click and drag, and then over here you can take the polystar tool, just click and drag over here, just click and drag, and then you can see that polystar works like that. So click and drag just like that, click and drag, click and drag, click and drag just like that. Alright, so you can also make shapes by using pen tool. We're going to discuss about how to use pen tools. You just click the shape over here and then it'll create a shape. You can fill it up with the color. So we are going to discuss about that in our further lessons later on. You can also use the pencil tool to draw out free shapes just like this, and you can also use the paintbrush tool to just drag in everything just like that. So that is how you draw in shapes inside of Adobe Animate. Let's draw a quick shape over here that actually makes sense. So for example, I'm going to create a semicircle. For that, I'm going to go to View, I'm going to go to Grid and Show Grid. I'm also going to enable snapping over here. So I got Snap to Grid turned on. So I'm going to grab my pen tool over here, and in the I just got the stroke color, that's fine. So I'm just going to click this, and then over here I'm going to click this and drag it just like this, and over here I'm going to click Ctrl Z. I'm going to click over here and then click over here to create a complete shape just like that. And then I'm going to fill it with green, and then I'm going to create another semicircle right here, right at the bottom, so I can make a shape like a burger. Just click, click, and then over here click and drag just like this and click. Alright, there you go. And then I'm going to take my paint tool, maybe change the colors just like this. Just change the color to something like a brown. Alright, maybe a different color. I want to make a burger shape right there, so I'm going to select something like a light brown over there, and then over here I'm going to take a pen tool and then click and drag over here. Just click and drag, just click here and then click and drag and then click and drag. Alright, Ctrl Z, click here and then click here and then click here and drag just like that. Alright, then now I'm going to select my paint bucket tool, and then I'm going to select brown color over here and then just put it on that. So I got a burger like shape. I'm just going to select it all and select my scaling tool, just click and drag it so that I have an even shape just like that. So I have a burger like shape just like that. Alright, so that's how you make shapes with the merge concept inside of Adobe Animate. I'm just going to disable the stroke over here as well. So I'm just going to do 0. I guess I can just click and remove the strokes if I do not want it. Alright, so just click and remove the strokes. Click on the stroke. You can see that you can select individual strokes just like that and remove it all together. So now I'm going to remove my grids over here. So just disable the grid, and you can see that I have my shape right there. Alright, so I got one more stroke over here, delete that out, and I got my shape. So that is how you draw an object inside of Adobe Animate. Hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.